Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Code 369 and our motto is to learn by doing. We will be having sample projects and we will be writing code in order to make that sample project work. Okay, that's it. Today's topic is text shadow. Okay, how to create shadow for text and the relative and absolute positioning, how to do them. This is full stack development course. Today is class 36. From next slide you will learn how to learn. Just pass this slide and you can read this. Okay, the main concept here is that Confucius tells you have to ask question. Okay, whenever you find something you don't know, you just have to ask a question and you have to stop only if you have got the answer or if you have get clear. Okay, clarified. Einstein also says this. Okay, always question. Okay, that's what Einstein says. Never stop questioning. And learning is an active process. We learn by doing. He says that if you have some knowledge and if you do not apply it anywhere, it will not get stuck in your mind. So always you have to do. Okay, then only you can learn the skills or anything, or learn the, mainly it's for skills. Only if you do it, then it will get into your mind. Otherwise it will go away. So how we can do it in our class? Whenever I complete a line of code, just ask yourself whether you have understood or not. Okay, by questioning yourself and try to answer it. If you have understood it, just write code at that time itself. Okay, it will give you a huge way of understanding instead of writing the code after completing the class. That's not going to work. Okay, if you wanna master something, teach it. Famous, very popular statement. If you want to master something, teach it. You can be asking me to whom I will be teaching, and it's very simple. You are the student for yourself. Okay, teach yourself, ask questions to yourself and try to explain it to yourself. Okay, that's it. Prerequisites: install the VS Code editor and its extensions, create a folder for VS Code and open it, create an HTML file, and to do all these things I have given links in the description box. Please check. This is our today's project. Okay, this is our today's project. Here you can see hello world. Okay, here you can see hello world text, but you can see some shadow here. It's in red color. Okay, and also text shadow and also nothing. That's it. Give here I have mentioned it. Write hello world as a heading and add text shadow to it. Okay, give color to text shadow and make it blur. Oh, some more things are added here. Not only you are giving text shadow, but also you have included blur here. Okay, you can see some blur is there, and also you have given back text shadow color. Okay, red color. That's what we are going to do now. Just get into our class. The first thing is create a HTML file using .html extension. That's important. And here you have to select language mode as HTML. That is also important. Next, what you are going to do is construct the HTML base structure. Okay, HTML:5 and press enter. Now you will be having this, and this is not necessary. Delete this, and this is also not necessary. Delete this. Now I am going to give title for the web page as project4e, the same name as my file name. Okay, you can give any name for your web page title. And here we have to give style element in order to insert the styles. Now what I am going to do is I am going to insert this heading here. Just copy this and paste here as a heading. Okay, so I am going to give h3 and copy paste. Okay, now you have to paste. Press Alt Z for text wrapping and use inline CSS for use of ease. Okay, I have mentioned use inline CSS for this. Okay, because it will be easy to use, easy to insert the styles. So what do we have to do now is write hello world, okay, as a heading. In order to give a heading, what we should use h1 or h2 or h3 or h4 or h5 or h6, okay. Let us make it a big heading. So give h1 and press enter. Here we are going to insert hello world with exclamatory. Now what we are going to do is we are going to add text shadow to it. How to do that? Just for inline CSS we have to give style here itself, and what we are going to give is text shadow, okay, text shadow colon. Three things will be inserting. One is for x-axis, the shadow is for x-axis. Already we saw a shadow topic, okay, shadow for the box. We saw it in a separate video previous itself. You can refer to that also, okay. It will be similar to this only, okay. Give text shadow for x-axis giving 5 pixel, for y-axis we giving 5 pixel, and the third thing is blur, okay. In order to give blur, you can insert value like here, like 0.5. This means 50 pixel, 50 percentage, and give color as yellow, and give semicolon, and press S, Control S, save this and go. I have not opened this file in the browser, so project 4e is our project, okay. Double click it, it will open. Now you can see hello world, but something is lagging here. So what is it? We should not give it in percentage, I think so, because so let us give 5 pixel here also. Press Ctrl S and go back and reload, Ctrl R. Now you can see this, okay. So blur should not be in percentage here, it should be in pixel. That's what. You can compare this and this, okay, it looks similar. This is red and black, so blur is clearly visible, but here it is not that much clearly visible. So you can change the color here to red. Okay, press Ctrl S, reload. You can see blur here, okay, text shadow and blur. That's it, my friends. Now here I have asked a question and answer, okay. Here I have asked a question. Can we use inset in text shadow like box shadow, okay. In box shadow we will be using inset, like inside the box the shadow will be, okay. Usually here we are getting outside shadow, but in box we can do both shadows, like inside and also outside shadow, okay. Like that we can give two options. But here I have asked a question, can we use inset in text shadow like box shadow? Place the cursor over here to know the answer. I have typed like here. Place the cursor. Sorry, you cannot. That is the answer. It is visible. Okay. Sorry, you cannot. The answer is visible. Sorry, you cannot. You cannot use inset in text shadow for. You cannot use inset in text shadow. Only for box shadow you can use that. And learn how to use minimum width. Learn how to use minimum width. Create an element and give border and assign minimum width. Insert some text shadow. Insert some text and see how it works. Let us see how it will work. Okay. This is some box we have created and we have assigned a minimum width to this box. Minimum width in the sense it will not, the width will not become lesser than the minimum width. That's called minimum width. So let us see how it will work. Just copy this and give heading here as h3 because already we have used h3 and paste it. Now learn how to use minimum width. Here also I have mentioned use inline CSS for ease of use. Okay, it will be easy if you use inline CSS like here. It's very short, this style is. So give a development for creating a box. And we are going to insert styles using inline CSS. Okay, so give style equal to here, and you can insert some text here, some text. Okay, here what you are going to do is you are going to give you are just going to give minimum width. Okay, min width for 50%, let's say 50%, and also border style. Okay, you don't have to give like border color or border color or border width, anything. Okay, just give border style as solid, like that. You can give semicolon at the end, that's very important. Now press Ctrl S and go to your web page and press Ctrl R. So actually you can see one thing very important here. The thing is that learn how to use minimum width. Okay, so what is mean by minimum width? This box, actually we have created how much? 50% of minimum width. Okay, 50% of minimum width. So we have inserted only two words. So how much the width should be here for this box? It should be 50% only. Okay, but it has gone beyond this up to 100%. Why? Because we have used a development here. Okay, what is the concept of development? Development is a block element. Okay, it is a block element. So whenever some unused space is there, it will occupy that space also. Okay, whenever some space is not used, the block element will use that space also. Okay, so development is a block element, so it uses the unused space also. So how to make it how to make this box only up to 50% of the width? Just you have to make this as inline block element. Display inline block. Okay, so why should not we give inline? Because inline means if you are adding a text for 2 or 3 lines, it will not come below that. Okay, it will be in that line only, it will not coming behind. Okay, it will not come below. Let us check it. Give as inline here, inline, press Ctrl S and add some more text here like lorem and press Ctrl S, reload. Now you can see 2 blocks. Okay, 2 blocks, 2 borders, and it should not be like that because we have used inline here. Okay, it will not coming to the border will not come to the next line. So that only we are using inline block element. So give inline block, inline block. Okay, now press Ctrl S and go back and reload. Now you can see the border has come below itself, below also. Okay, so the concept here is you can see minimum width also. Just delete this, all these text lorem, press Ctrl S and go here and reload. Now you can see the minimum width of the box is only 50%. Only if you add text more than this 50% of width, it will extend, the table will extend, the border, the box will extend. Otherwise the box will be remaining at 50% itself. That's what minimum width is. Okay, and then learn how to do relative positioning. Okay, we will be learning what is relative positioning, how to do that. And you can see a box here. Okay, here you can see a box. Relative positioning is nothing but moving the box a little away from its original position. Okay, this box initially it was here, you can see the cursor here. Okay, here it was this is the initial position of the box. But what happened is after we did relative positioning, the box moved to here. Okay, so how it happened, let us see. First of all, we have to create a box. Go here, I'm just going to copy this heading h3. I'm just going to copy this heading, copy, paste. Here we are going to create the box. First of all, this box, okay, and insert some text as box. How to do that? Create development, and you can use class now. Class is nothing but the thing which is used to represent this development. Okay, where you are going to represent is here in the style element you are going to represent. So class, this is relative positioning. I'm giving name as relative positioning, and here you can insert some text. This is a box like that. You can give any text. Now I am going to represent that development in the style element by using dot class name. So what is class name? Relative positioning. Did I leave some space here? We should not leave space here. Okay, that's very important in a class. Relative hyphen positioning. Positioning. Okay, and open the curly braces. In order to create a box, you have to give height as you can give any value like 150 pixel, and you have to give width as 150 pixel, and now you are going to give border. Okay, in order to create a box, we have to give border for that. So I'm going to give border like use border shorthand. Okay, we have discussed already in the previous classes what is border shorthand. Give border and give border width as 5 pixel here, and border style as dotted. You can give anything, but I am giving dotted, and border colors as orange, and give semicolon at the end. Now press Ctrl S and go back to your web page. Press Ctrl R. Now you can see the box, but it is actually in the starting of the text. So here you can see at the edge left, at the left side it is there. It's not. Here you can see there is space between this left hand and also the text, but here you can see it is closer to that. Okay, so how to move it, that's what we are going to learn now. How to make it move like this. Just give position, sorry, square bracket has come. Just give position and give colon. You can see a lot of positions here. The position which you are going to do is relative positioning now. Okay, give semicolon. Press Ctrl S and go back. Reload. Nothing has happened. Why? Because we did not specify any value. Here we have specified some value, so it has moved like this. So how to specify value? Here we are going to specify value like first you have to understand this, from where this box moved from the left. Okay, that you can understand. Consider this as a graph. Okay, like a graph. From left side the box has moved to right, and from top side the border has moved to down. So how to represent, how to write it as a code? Just give top as some pixel, 30 pixel or 50 pixel, anything 50 pixel, and give semicolon, and left as 50 pixel. Now what does it mean? From top it has moved 50 pixel to the bottom. From left it has moved 50 pixel to the right side. Okay, that's it. Press Ctrl S and go back, reload. Now it has moved. Here this is 50 pixel and this is 50 pixel. From top, from left. This is called relative positioning. Relative positioning is nothing but moving the box from its original position to another position. That's called relative positioning. That's mean by if you are giving value, you are giving value related to the initial position. That's what relative positioning is. Then now you are going to do absolute positioning. Just copy this heading, press Ctrl C. Here you can create new heading H3 and here paste it. And what is absolute positioning? Absolute positioning is nothing but we will be already having a box. Okay, already we will be having a box. But what we will be doing is inside that box we will be inserting another box. Okay, inside that box we will be inserting another box. That is called as absolute positioning. How we will be doing is we will be giving the position of the new box with respect to the old box. You can see the new box is in the bottom right corner. Okay, the new box is in the bottom right corner. That is what absolute positioning, creating a new box inside the old box and giving the position with respect to the old box. That's what absolute positioning. By seeing itself you can understand this. Now how to do that means learn, come here, learn how to do absolute positioning. Create a box. First of all we have to create a box which has half the size of the width and height of the above box. Okay, we have to create a new box which has half the size of width and height of the above box. Okay, this is the above box which we have created, and the height of and width of the new box should be half of this. Okay, should be half of this, and which we use for relative positioning. The box which we use for the above box which we use for relative positioning. Okay, I have mentioned this box. That's it. Nothing complicated at all. It's very easy. And insert it in the bottom right corner of the box which we use for relative positioning. Okay, I'm saying nothing but this box and this is new box, and we have to write and we have to insert it in the bottom right corner. How to do that? We are just going to copy this same box here because we are going to insert new box inside the old box. So I'm just copying here. Okay, you don't need to change anything, just copy this. So now what you're going to do is we are going to insert a new box inside this old box. So how to do it? Inside this development you are going to insert another box. How to insert another box? Use development again. Okay, and give class here in order to represent this element. Give absolute positioning as class name. Now you can represent this development with the name of absolute positioning here. Okay, dot absolute positioning. And open the curly braces. I already told that this new box should be half the height of the old box and half the width of the old box. You can give any height width, but it should not be bigger than the old. Okay, that's it. Now you can give height colon 75 pixel, that's half. Sorry, 75 pixel. Okay, then width colon this also. Sorry, I have made number lock, so it becomes like this. Give width as 75 pixel and give semicolon. Now what you are going to do is you are going to give border. Okay, border. Nothing new at all, everything we already know. Give border as 5 pixel dotted, the same thing you can give, but change the color in order to make it looking different from the old box. Give color as purple like that. Okay, give semicolon, and now you have to give position as absolute. Okay, because this box is inside another box, so you have to give absolute. Now what you are going to do is you have to give you have to give the position also. Okay, you have to give the position also. So how to make it become positioned in the bottom right corner? You have to give value like we have done here. Okay, we did value for moving top to bottom. We gave top some value. Okay, for moving from left to right, we give left some value. So we are not going to move it anywhere. Just what you're going to do is just give value as top. Sorry. Just give value as where it is located. Actually, it is located in the bottom. Okay, it is located in the bottom of this box, the old box, and also it is located in the right side of this box. So we are giving value with respect to bottom and right. Okay, so we are going to give value with respect to bottom and right, bottom and right. Okay, so how much value we are going to give? We are going to give only 0 because it is at the edge. It is in the 0th position of the right and bottom. Okay, it is not moving anywhere. It is in the almost the end of this right side and also bottom. So we are going to give 0 for two things. Okay, for bottom and right, give 0 semicolon, give 0 semicolon. Press Ctrl S and go back and reload. So some problem has occurred here. Why? It has moved, but we have to give margin for the above box. Okay, otherwise this will disturb the next element also. For the old box, I am going to give margin value. How much margin should we give? The box has moved from top to bottom for 50 pixels. So I am going to give margin as 50 pixel and see what will happen. Margin as 50 pixel. So it will not disturb the other elements. Press Ctrl S and go back and reload. Okay, now it does not disturb anything because we have given the margin value for this. You can give slightly more than this also. It will be looking good. Give 60 pixel, press Ctrl S, go back, reload. Now it's looking good. Okay, now it's looking good. That's it, my friends. We have completed our project today, and let us see in the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching my videos and thank you for supporting me. Please remember to subscribe me. Thank you. Let us see in the next video.